farm should be ready by now. Let's see. Or the field. I mean, picking each one by hand, it'd take a while, but it's not impossible. Still growing. It's still not ready yet. I could have fertilized it. It increased the yield. I might actually do some fertilizer. If I use this one? Yeah, keep it in this one. Hold on, this is a new soundtrack. Hold on. Oh, it's a controller. I had to connect the steering wheel. Hold on, let me connect the steering wheel right quick. Actually, no. Because it's really just something to fill in the time. While I wait to be able to break my fast. So I'll just chill like this. Can't go too fast. It'll damage the crops. But then if I go too slow, I'd be wasting fertilizer. all that should be worth like around a $250,000. If it's the same as last harvest, it's gonna be around $250,000. And I go from only having 10K to $250,000, just like that. Hard work. And patience. Hard work and patience. I don't think I grabbed all of those, did I? I think I grabbed some of them, and then I left some of them out there, so we'll finish grabbing them. I think there's like 2 of them right here, or did I already grab those? See if somebody could give me change. still gotta fix the computer. Eventually. I ordered the motherboard, but then they were like, we have to verify your account to see if it's you. And they canceled the order. And then I'm just like, then I had to wait a whole month for my whole account to get reinstated. So it's like, at that point, like, so eventually I'll get around to fixing my computer and all that. And getting back to streaming on computer. But till then, I'm rocking the PS4. PS4 been holding it down since the beginning. Well, not the beginning. I think I started streaming on PS3. Or was it? No, I was making videos and uploading them from the PS3 using the USB drive. And can somebody give me change? Anybody let him know so he can stop asking? Like, he's trying to figure out just like we're trying to figure out. Like, anyway. terms of service. Because I've been making YouTube videos for 14 years, 13, 14 years. And I've never got more than 40 subscribers, 45, 40, 44, something like that. But it's alright, it's alright. It's a dedication. I can stick with it. Even when it's not looking pretty in the beginning, I can stick with it. Who knows how long the beginning will be? I can stick with it. And that's the type of mentality you need to start up a company. And that's, yeah, just gotta stick with it. Stick with it. I've been telling people to stream with me for years. Virginia was the only one who did. Rest in peace. But she was the only one who did. She even got more subscribers than me. She we don't know what that's about. But it is what it is. But she got more subscribers than me in a shorter period of time. It's just one of those things. What is it even saying? The beat is nice, but it can't even tell what it's saying.
He loves to hear that guitar ring, he loves to play, he loves to sing the old songs. Passed down all those years ago, he'll do every one he knows and say, you all sing along, like a drop to the rain, like a car to a train. A voice that sings an old refrain, linking the chain like a song on the way. Doesn't end or begin, just keeps on coming around again. Linking the chain, a link in the chain. Tapping toes and clapping hands, just a little old string band that plays. The fiddler calls another tune, the people circle around the room and dance. Every Saturday, like a drop to the rain, like a car to a train. A voice that sings an old refrain, a link in the chain, like a song on the wind, doesn't end or begin, just keeps on coming round again. A link in the chain, a link in the chain.
I think that was one of the biggest guys.
Circle that's unbroken, wheel within a wheel, brings you back around and makes you feel like a drop to the rain, like a car to a train. A voice that sings an old refrain, a link in the chain, like a song on the wind, doesn't end or begin, just keeps on coming round again. A link in the chain, yeah, it keeps on coming round again. A link in the chain, a link in the chain.
Edit my videos with Share Factory. Like, you don't really need anything besides the PS4. PlayStation does it all. PlayStation does it all. That should be easy if I go like this. Still pick up this. Can't use information I got from a video game as a source. So unless somebody call my phone or text me or contact me, do your video where everybody who knows me knows where I am and they can find me. So I'll be right here. Just made it do a kickflip. Kickflip and grind. You're watching. So you can look. What is this thing? Oh. Little old Bilal. The gondolas. You ride the gondola up there, and then during the winter it's a ski resort. The cows are good. Oh, it's a fairly good condition. Repairing it will only be 400. I can do that. And now I just wait, and that's gonna carry the harvest. Yeah, I just wait, just wait, just wait. Patience, 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 patience. I finally collected all these things. I guess I could spend my time stacking them one by one by one. That took a while. And it'd be a lot of fighting with the game mechanics that I don't want to fight with. I don't want to fight with the game mechanics. You're gonna sound like 3%. I could refill it, shot. If I refill it and then do another run of fertilizer, would the fertilizer percent go up? Because right now it's at 50. So if I do 2, would it go up to 100? Is this fertilizer? Seeds. Is this fertilizer? There we go, fertilizer. Oh. just so I can just put it right back. Alright, it has to be underground. I think this one is a solid fertilizer only. Alright, so this one is solid fertilizer only. See, with the PS4 controller, it's hard to be gentle because it doesn't have the force, the haptics. So it's hard to be gentle with it. It's like, you gotta find the trigger point. And even then, the trigger point just turns on. I don't know. Even if I did, where would I go? You gotta have a place that you trust enough to be able to go to before you do anything like that. So the real question is, can you be that place? That's what I've been asking this whole time. Who is that? Who can be that place for me? That's what I've been trying to figure out. They think they're testing me. It's an integrity test on that. It goes both ways. First, let's see if it's even working. Nope, it stays at 50%. Alright, oh. No, I know. That's got some space. That's got some space. Patience. I ride the bike around. What else? Let me see though. I mean, I could sell this milk, but I don't know how much is the max amount for milk. What is the max amount for milk? Think about building a little chicken coop over here or something like that. So it can be cows right there, chickens over here or something. I'm gonna build a suit right here. Ah, that would be fire. That would be fire. So, honey. None of which can process soybeans. That's why I have to export them. I can do that and just start putting them around here. But that's per month. To get this one, I would have to harvest this field 3 times to be able to get this one. If I harvest the field 3 times, I'll be able to get this one. That's a landscape and decoration and animals. If I harvest this field 3 times, I'll be able to get this one, but it'll feed the cows automatically, which is actually pretty nice. This is a huge field. Like, this is huge. I think this is actually the largest field on the map. Or close to it. So from cows you get milk, from sheep you get wool, from pigs you get the pig, from chickens you get eggs, from bees you get honey. There's the doghouse. Let's see, if I grow greens, I gotta sell it right there. I can actually build these like right here so I don't have to go everywhere. I can just if I get chickens, I can just make a bakery and sell the eggs straight to them. Or I can make a dairy processing plant and sell the milk that I'm getting from the cows straight to the dairy processing plant. Right now I take it to the grocery store and I sell it there. But that's way over here. And I'm not gonna lie, it is hard to park right here. It's hard to park right there. Like, but would I get more for it if I take it to a dairy processing plant? Or if I take it to the supermarket? Which one do I get, a bigger bang for my buck? I'm about to grab that milk. Cows know what it is. sounds like they sound nice, you know, but I'm a virgin, so I can't really resonate with that kind of music. Like, it sounds nice and it sounds like you know, that feeling go around the feeling, but I don't know that feeling. So when they start explaining it, I'm like, I don't know what that's what it's like for you. 'Cause, you know, I wanna know, but I wanna know the right way. Not, you know, because a lot of grievances people share about everything, and so I don't mind waiting. It is what it is, though. It's never really enough. Yeah. Oh, cool. Cool. To the point where not so. You're cool. You're cool. I'm just gonna now follow your policy. Who am to stop his creation from doing what it was created to do? That trailer and this trailer right here are the most stressful trailers. To me, oh my goodness. Something used to be right here. Oh, it's that point. Sounds like a Disney soundtrack. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just what I know. They spank the baby. I remember when nephew was born. I had a field trip that day. Rice camp, yeah. The day of the field trip was the day nephew was born. That was cool. And everything is taken care of so far. I just gotta be patient. 5:55. What does that mean? just sit right here and relax. I feel like it'd be actually a pretty comfortable spot to sit in. You can sit right there and then lean up against this. Read some poetry, or just a good book. Yeah. What to do, what to do, what to do. I guess I could get restarted on cutting the grass. This was how I found out that you can't drive too fast when you drive over the crops. This is how I found that out. And I left it there as a reminder to remind myself that you can't drive too fast when you drive over the crops. If you drive too fast, this happens. And I was trying to figure out what tool I could use to harvest it, but I didn't have the harvester at the time, so I wasn't able to actually harvest it. And I didn't know that. And so, yeah, this happened. And I found out, yeah. That's how I found out. And so I left that there just to remind myself that, yeah. I know, right? The grass is fertilized too? Is it because I left the hay bales out here? And so essentially it just like decomposed and refertilized the grass that was already there. I don't know. Gotta figure out a way to transport all these. No. That was cool. figure out what to do, what to do, what to do. Trim the grass for a little bit. I'm like, wait, somebody on the wrong side of the road. It's because I'm sorry. What is it, 80? It's not bad. It's about highway speed. What? Hold on. Let me find out. Monte later been made a racing game. I guess hold on. So it's not the game, it's the AI. Does it have time trials? No, so you don't have to compete against the AI. You can just do time trials and try. World record lap times? Hold on. So you either match it or beat it. But they're record lap times. Alright, see? So it pushes your skills. It's not just. It's like that's what I liked about the Ride 6. That's the thing that I did like was that when on pro mode, the pros are actually pros. Like they actually set pro times, and so it's like, yeah, like because those guys are no joke. Like when you put it on pro mode and you actually see how like the things you have to do to win, you respect the pros more because they're doing ain't easy. And then for those who like have anxiety, then it's even bigger like yo because anxiety is really like what gets in the way sometimes. But then at the same time, for some people, it's like giving anxiety the steering wheel. And that's what it's like for me. For me, it's like giving anxiety the steering wheel. And when you give anxiety something to do, anxiety actually does really well. Because it's nerve-wracking. And it's like, somehow I find joy in it. But it's like, yeah. That's what I was worried about. I'm like, hopefully I'm not gonna do this shit. This is cool, bro. So now I have to go on the outside. No, I'll stay on the inside. Hopefully the other car goes to the outside. Because this trip, well, I guess it's not really steep. I tried not to. Is it really? Oh, I thought it was actually blocked off. Hello. I'm not excited. No way. Grip the curves. Alright, so how do I deal with this? How do I get up this thing? Excuse me? I just need some of your heaviest people to come stand on the front of this, or sit on the front of this chair. Oh, no, I guess that wouldn't even work. I need some of your heaviest people to stand right here, and once I get onto that edge of the truck, and to that point, just run forward and like shoulder charge the back of the car. And hopefully that pushes it. You gotta get through it. What I do, what I do. What's going on? I'll remind you real quick. You get on that side of the road. See, it can be a boring game. But that's when you have to have a sense of humor. Like, you can humor yourself. So it's like, that's what I tell people, like, Farming Simulator is only as boring as you make it. If it's boring to you, it's because you are boring. But that's okay. Because guess what? The first step to changing something is to become aware of it. So it's okay. And 9 times out of 10, the starting point of anything is not where you want it to be, the end point. So you start something, 9 times out of 10, you want to improve, right? So, there we go. The starting point will always be not where you want it to be. So you start here. I want to get over there. Now that I'm aware that I'm right here, and I know where I want to be, start right here. I'm going to where I want to be. But first, you gotta know where you're at. And I can't tell that person where they're at. I don't know what that sign says. So what I'm going is that way. What they're going is that way. I can't tell them what that sign says. And if I try it, I would just get no hidden addresses. Sign says, there's a train tracks in there. My sign is letting me know that a train crosses right now. Saying, hey, be careful, the train crosses right now. So I wait for that to pass, and I continue going to where I want to be. I never wanted to be in solitude, but circumstances made me okay with being in solitude. And once I became okay with being in solitude, it never bothered me. And now I can sit in solitude. Sometimes I will sit in solitude because it no longer bothers me. If anything, I've learned a lot by sitting on my own. I didn't choose to be in solitude. The solitude turned out to work for me. Sit in my stillness like a glass It gets really close to the other light post. That's what I was trying to make sure I got around is the light post. That way. Alright. I'll just leave it there. About 10 more minutes. No, 20 more minutes. Because it's 40, 6:40. It was 6:38 yesterday. But it moves each day, or each week it moves. So let's see. Wait, no. No. That's actually pretty cool. And it leaves a design in the toast. That's actually pretty cool. Fancy toast. But what do you mean? I made you toast with the swirls in it. Like I said, the Matrix. This whoa. Duck down. Again. Yeah. And jump up here. Run along here. Dodge that. Keep running. Jump down. Run back around. And then relax. Relax. Alright. What to do. Now I did think about cutting my hair, but I've never had long hair, so I want to see what that's like. I've always had hair. This has been my hair all my life. I wonder what I'd look like with long hair. And then if I straighten it out, what will my hair look like? What would I look like with a ponytail? These are things you gotta figure out in life. There's a mountain for anything. Yeah, emotional mountain, career mountain, personal mountain, and spiritual mountain. Religious mountain, because spiritual, religious kind of goes hand in hand. And appearance mountain. The appearance mountain isn't really that tall, because it's not really that important. And you reach the top of it pretty fast. So, yeah. And then this one, well, that has a building on top of it. So I don't really know about that one. And then over here, you got, well, that's like one big mountain. Oh, that's one big mountain. Huh. The world mountain. Globally, these are all internal personal things. But then once you leave the small pond and you go to the big pond, and it's a whole different kind of mountain. But that's like a mountain range. You get it? 'Cause it's a long mountain. So it's, they're what, 13 continents or something like that? It's like 7 continents or something like that. There's a lot of them. 13 countries. There's a lot to visit. So, yeah. Pick a mountain. Eventually you have to climb all of them. But you start with one of them. Which one do you want to start with? was born here, so technically, whatever part of the mountain would represent America, I've already climbed that mountain. And that's really a mountain of integrity. You have a lot of opportunity, but do you have the integrity to stick to the right ones? Because you'll have a lot of opportunities. But just because you have the opportunity doesn't mean it's a good opportunity. That's why I came with the idea to stop world hunger. The whole essentially building on what France was doing with donating extra unsold food to what is it called, food drives. I already sent the email about this to the what is it called, the treasury type place. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I sent email to them about this. But we get solar powered trucks. We're gonna need a lot of them, but like 45,000 solar powered trucks that are refrigerated, electric. They're electric, all electric, solar powered. They'll keep the food refrigerated and take all the unsold food from grocery stores before they throw it out, and they'll transport it around the country to food drives so that now it can feed the homeless. Because it's like, what, 60 million pounds of food waste that's being just discarded, unsold food from all the grocery stores in the country. There's only 44 million homeless people in the country. So if we have 20 million pounds more of unsold food that's being discarded than there are homeless people in the country, there's enough food for everybody. I sent them this email last night, so I'm actually kind of... But yeah. And it's like, because then, that's really the thing, like, if homeless people were well fed, they could work really well. And there's farms out there that need workers. And so it's like, they're well fed. The homeless shelters is the next thing. Because we just start building homeless shelters, then boom, they have shelter and food. And then you can get them back up on their feet. Because once they're back up on their feet, they won't be the only ones. There's constantly people going homeless, like constantly. So we just rotate them. But I sent them this email, and I haven't heard back yet. But oh my goodness. Like, trailer like this, solar panel, electric truck. So it's like literally, it can get to the point where they don't even need drivers. It'll just be the trucks just moving the food, and we'll just need people to maintain when the trucks arrive. Like, alright, we'll need people at the computers, tracking the location. Honestly, there could be a ride-along driver, but all he does is just make sure the truck doesn't do anything insane. He can just ride along with it and just make sure the truck doesn't make any mistakes. But man, it's gonna be expensive. the estimated cost of all of that is like 40 billion. But once it's done, once it's in motion, it's like the hunger situation will be taken care of. That's just, technology and yeah. But we do have the technology. That's why I sent it to what branch of the government that Elon Musk is in control of, because Elon Musk is already making Tesla semis. So his company already makes the technology for this idea. I just hope that it's something that he can make happen. Oh shit. I didn't know I was stuck in there or not. But yeah, like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I really did. I gave him the blueprint. I just said, hey, yo, you more capable at this than me. So check this out and see what you think. That's really what it is. And that's why I just sent him the whole idea. And if it works, nice. Like, oh my goodness. If it works, I'm just start crouching like this. I just Because really, just come up with an idea and then give it to the people who are capable. It's like if I was an architect, I write the blueprint, but then I give it to the builders to build it. And that's really like, I had an idea, I made it make sense, and then I sent it to someone more capable of making that idea happen than me. Because like, if the estimated cost of that idea is going to be about $40 billion, I don't have $40 billion. But there is someone who does have $40 billion and owns a electric vehicle company. And that idea is right up his alley. But yeah. I think that'd be nice. And then it's just, we gotta work on the technology, how to recycle technology. Because once all the food waste is removed, well then, because then anything that can't be recycled or goes bad during transport, but it really shouldn't because it can keep everything refrigerated. And anyway, if anything does go bad, we just compost what goes bad. And then, boom, that's eliminated waste. people can eat what's still edible and eliminate the waste of whatever is not edible. And boom, no food waste. Everyone gets fed. The animals get fed. Everything, like, and then companies that cook, they order food. Boom, they've got refrigerated produce in cycle that's unsold from other companies. And it's like, actually that adds a way for them to sell it. And so it can work in so many different ways, but it'll work. It's possible. It's time to break fast. Alright. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good day. Take care. And in case this is the last time I stream, good morning, good evening, and good night. Cause I don't know, I might not stream the rest of the day. Or I might stream later today. I don't know. If I do, then, I'll be back. But if not, good morning, good evening, and good night. For whenever you see it.